Welcome to the Saltwater Reef channel. I'm Jim. I wanted to kind of give you an update on what's going on with this tank and everything. This is a 530 gallon tank, 10 feet long, 34 inches wide, and 30 inches tall. My goal from the very beginning was not to have any pests in the tank. Anything that I was going to have in it is something I wanted to put in there. So I was trying to eliminate having Aptasia, bristleworms, any kind of pests for corals and things like that. And so far we've done pretty good, but I noticed the other day that I ended up having ick in the tank. And I feel kind of like a failure with that. We spent so much time doing tank transfer methods on all the fish, trying to get them clean and healthy before going in the tank. I tried copper with little to minor success. The fish always seemed real sluggish and loss of appetite, and I didn't like poisoning the fish to try to get rid of the ick. I did use CP, but you have to really watch what fish you can do CP on. There's kind of a limit on what fish you can use it on. I have a wide variety of different fish in this tank, and so I decided to go with the tank transfer method and trying to do 30 days of tank transfer method with freshwater bass between them. But somehow I think my ink magnet fish did end up bringing the ick into the tank. I've got a yellow belly hippo, a regular hippo, and a powder blue tang in the tank currently. And I have an Achilles tang that I'm working with in a tank behind me that I know is an ick magnet too. So now that ick's in the tank, what am I going to do about it? There are many different, I've thought about it for a while, and there are many different ways I can do it. One would be to empty all the fish out of this tank, which just catching the fish would pretty much eliminate or tear apart the tank and with the coral structure and everything like that, and basically cause the tank to pretty much start over. So that one's kind of out of the reach of this. Plus, having QT space for this many fish is another problem. The other one would be to remove all the corals and the shrimps and the snails and just medicate the whole tank. I've thought about that long and hard, and really not the solution I want to do, because I do want to have all those things in the tank long term. The other one would be to, again, remove the corals, the shrimp, and the snails. Being that this is a new tank, there was not a lot of that around yet. Would be to push the tank into hyposalinity, and I thought that was a pretty good idea, but it pretty much really jump starts the tank over again, kills the live rock and everything like that. So I'm decided to basically kind of go on that same path, but not quite that far. I'm going to bring the salinity down on the tank, definitely into the fish only realm, and maybe a little bit lower depending on how the fish react to this, and keep it there for a few months. I'm hoping that leaving the salinity down at that low, that the ick spores will die on pretty much as they hatch, and see if that will work. I know it's going to be probably a 4 or 5 month process to do this. Then at that point, then I'll slowly raise the salinity back up, and see how the fish react with that. See if I have any more ick outbreaks, and then for a couple months, and then if that's still doing good, then I will start reintroducing the corals and inverts and things to the tank. So I just wanted to kind of give you an update. I've got to show you the good and the bad of having a tank this big. Not a lot of people would say, oh, don't have room for holding all the fish in quarantine, but there's got to be now almost 50 fish or more in this tank, and I would have to have tank space of that volume, and then you still couldn't do like tank transfers, and I would need a tank probably of 400 gallons or bigger to do that, or that much space. So I just wanted to kind of give you a heads up on what's going on, and I guess follow me and see how this this battle plays out. Just wanted to give you guys, thanks for watching this video, and like and subscribe, and if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you. Bye-bye.